And we are live. A pleasant Sunday evening to all of you. Good night, good morning, good evening to everyone who is watching this show today. Chat with Pat. My name is Patricia Peters, and I am your host today. And here we go. Welcome to Chat with Pat. I'm your host, Patricia Peters. We'll dive into fascinating topics, share inspiring stories. We're going to share our thoughts and explore new ideas. Me and you. Get ready for 30 minutes of fun, learning, and connection. Who's ready to chat? And we are back. So, yes, guys, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Patricia Peters. I was born in Guyana, so that makes me a Guyanese. Now, I've been living in the United States for 26 years. I'm a mom of two beautiful daughters. I'm a wife, a daughter, a sister, a friend, a neighbor, and I am a digital business entrepreneur. Much said about me. I'm going to introduce you to that beautiful woman on screen. All right, let me introduce her. Meet Sisel, a devoted wife, proud mother of three, and a passionate entrepreneur based in Maryland. With unwavering dedication, she has built a thriving traditional cleaning business that embodies excellence, integrity, and a deep commitment to service. Beyond her role as a business owner, Sisel is a visionary leader who understands that a clean and organized space can transform lives, bringing peace and comfort to homes and businesses alike. Her warmth and empathy and tireless work ethic make her not just a remarkable professional, but an inspiring individual who pours her heart into everything she does. With a keen eye for detail, a relentless pursuit of perfection, and a sincere devotion to her clients, she has earned the trust and admiration of all who have had the privilege to work with her. Whether it's creating a spotless environment or fostering a meaningful connection, Sisal leads with kindness and professionalism and an unwavering commitment to excellence. A true force in our industry and a beacon of dedication. She is more than just a business owner. She is a trusted partner, a compassionate leader, and an example of entrepreneurial success rooted in integrity and care. With that being said, welcome to Chat with Pat. It is my sincere gratitude to have you here tonight. So, Sisa, take it away. Introduce yourself, girl.
Wow, that was amazing introduction. I feel so honored to be here. Thank you, Pat.
You're welcome.
So,
You're welcome. Yes, I have known you for so many years, right?
yes. Yes. So anyway, good evening, good
Good
morning,
evening.
good afternoon, wherever you may tuning in. My name is Cecil. I'm a dedicated mother of three based in Maryland, USA, and I'm the owner of traditional cleaning business that I built through hard work and determination. My husband is a pastor, and together we lead a
Oh,
ministry pouring our hearts into serving others.
oh, that is beautiful. Nice, nice. So, how was the weather in Maryland?
It's kind of chilly. It's a little bit like raining.
Oh my
Yes,
God. So
it's
you were
chilly.
it's been raining all day in New York. So I went
Here
to church
too.
in the rain. I went to grocery in the rain. Yes, so my hair is a little.
Similar here. It's kind of like it's raining. It stops and then it rains again. So it's kind of chilly.
So I am so honored to have you here, young lady. You got your hands full. You have the church, you have your business,
Yes,
you have the kids, plus you are a business owner as well, a digital business owner.
that's true.
Is there anything you can do? You got it all? Oh my God, that's amazing. Wow.
Yeah.
I just did 4 interviews yesterday and I was so tired. I felt like I'm deprived from sleep. But anyway, I'm honored to do this. And so I just want to say thank you for out of your busy schedule, you take the time out to do this, right? So
Yes.
that's a blessing. So
Yes.
I won't hold you back today because I know you got your hands full and it's the weekend, the little bit you have. So I will start this interview today with the very first question. And I want the audience to know who you are. and what you do, and what inspired you to start your business venture, this online digital business?
So, what inspired me? Thank you so much for that question. Being a full-time mom with the ministry and the three children and everything that you can name of, balancing a family life and
Mm-hmm.
demanding business ministry work made me realize how precious and limited time can be, right? And I
Absolutely.
long for more freedom, more
Mm-hmm.
presence with my family, and more space to support our ministry while
Mm-hmm.
fully enjoying life together. So, what inspires me the most is the flexibility
Wow.
and the desire to create something that aligns with both my purpose and lifestyle. Motherhood shifted
Mm-hmm.
everything for me. It made me reflect on the kind of life
Wow.
I wanted to build, not just for myself but also for my family, that I didn't want to choose between being present for my children and pursuing my own goals. So
Absolutely.
that's when I realized that digital space offered the perfect balance.
Yes,
And
that's
it
true.
allowed me to tap into my creativity
Mm-hmm.
and earn on my own terms,
Yes,
and
yeah.
help others by
To do the same.
sharing
Yep.
what I've learned. And that's my passion. That's the desire of my heart, to share
Wow.
what I've learned. That clarity gave me the push I needed to take action and build a business I truly believe in.
Oh my God. You nailed it. You nailed it. For moms out there, you guys, Sicey put us all to shame. This woman is amazing. She's amazing. She had to have a pastor as your husband, right?
Yes,
You have
we have a
people that you
ministry
have to take
together.
care of in the church. You have your private business, the cleaning business. Then you have, how
Yes.
old are your children?
I have three. The first is 22 years old, and
Ah,
one is 20 years old, and I have 8 years old.
oh,
So that's
wow.
so. So I went back to from the start.
Start. Well, that keeps you going, right? Oh my
Yes.
goodness. Yes. So I have so much regards and respect for you right now. You can't imagine,
Oh, thank you so much.
Oh, geez, girl. When I grow up, I want to be like you. All right. So good. So for moms out there, when you think that you have it all and you're tired and exhausted, take a page out of Cicely's book, right? Take a page out of her book, guys, and see what this woman can do. She's amazing. Thank you for that answer. It was very inspiring. Your next question is, what's your biggest strength as a business partner or owner?
My biggest strength as a business partner, I would say that I'm reliable and
Mm,
creative, and I have a positive mindset. So being in the ministry, I know how to connect connect with
yes.
people and understand what they need. And being a
Right.
mom and a business owner
Hmm.
has taught me how to stay focused,
Hmm.
and even when things get tough,
Right.
I'm a
Hmm.
great at working with others, staying
Hmm.
consistent, and turning ideas into action.
Oh, absolutely. Yep. That's amazing. That's amazing. So if I need help, I know who to go to.
Yeah, and it says faith. Without faith and without action, that you
Yeah.
gotta have the faith and you have to
You
have
have
the
the action. It
action
goes
as
hand in
well.
hand. It goes hand in hand.
Yes,
and
that's
and
true.
that's what sets you apart, because in church this morning the pastor spoke about Michael Jordan, Michael Phelps, and all these famous scientists and all these people. They're different. They're built different. They said God made them special, right? And the things that they do, people see and watch and follow and admire, right? And that's how you can tell the difference when people are built differently. As Christians, you as a Christian woman, and I as a Christian woman, we are built differently, right? Because
Yes.
the words, how do people know that I'm Guyanese? Or how do people know that you're Filipino? I can tell you're a Filipino, right? Are you a
Yes.
Filipino?
Yes, I am.
Right? See, I can tell because by your accent, I can tell that you're a Filipino, right? And that's how I can differentiate that you're different. And in the same way, as God's children, He wants us to be different by the words we speak. Because the first thing people will judge you by is what comes out of your mouth. So
Mm-hmm.
people out there, this is on a spiritual level. Watch your words, what you say, because there are people listening. And as God's children, we need to be different. As business owners and business partners in this community, we need to be different, right? By our
That's true.
words, our thoughts, our deeds, and the way we carry ourselves. Good answer for
That's
that.
true.
Good.
That's true. That's
We get a
true.
little church going on there.
I know, right? God made us unique, and
Yes.
God put that, like, I was watching a Steve Harvey motivational, the
Right. Look where he came
imagination that,
from. Oh my God. Yes.
yeah, the imagination that God gave us. I mean, He
Hmm.
put that desire in our heart,
Right.
because He has planned for each of one of us.
Yes. Yes. And some people are like asking, why are we doing this business? How did we get into this business? Why are we doing all this stuff? Guys, there is a plan and purpose in our lives. God has a plan for us. If He wants us to be rich, He wants us to be successful, He wants us to help others along the way, this is your platform. And maybe He wants you too to fall into this category and into this business to help yourself, help your children, and help your loved ones around you. Very good.
That's true.
So your next question is, you're doing pretty good. A plus, A plus. Wow. How
Thank
do you
you.
handle challenges or setbacks in your life or in the business?
How do I handle challenges? First, of course, I depend on God.
Mm-hmm.
I pray for guidance,
Right.
strength, and clarity, because I
Mm-hmm.
also remind myself that I don't have to do it alone. I ask for help when I need it,
Yes. Yes.
and every setback is a chance for me to learn
Mm-hmm.
and grow and trust the process that God is leading me through.
Right.
So, I take that challenges that, okay, this is my learning, and
Mm-hmm.
then I trust God because I know He has planned for me. Because I cannot do it alone. I need
Absolutely.
Him.
And
I
yes,
need Him, and I need this community.
right. This community is an awesome community, right?
Yes,
I'm getting to
yes.
know so many people in this short while. I'm feeling so happy and overwhelmed and excited. And I can't wait for my next adventure to see everyone. So
That's true.
will you be going to the coming up event?
No, but hopefully soon.
Okay, good.
I'm
All right.
planning. I'm planning. I wanted to.
Yes, so challenges in life, she said, I couldn't choose a better partner to have an interview with tonight, seeing that it's Sunday and she is so God fearing, I am happy I chose you tonight.
Thank you.
Yeah, so many of us we go through challenges, and instead of seeking the source, seeking God first, we have so much pride, right? And we're so boastful, and we don't want to fold our hands or bow our heads and humble our hearts and go down on our knees and just offer a word of prayer asking God for help. Sometimes you need to get down on your knees, guys, with folded hands and humble hearts, and just tell Him what you want, right? Just ask Him for help. And He's only a prayer away. I don't care who your God is, He's just a prayer away. And that's what we need to do. And setbacks, listen, you may be wearing your shoe and there might be a pebble in it, right? You may be walking, you may be stumping your toe. Everything happens in your life for a purpose. There is a reason. And every stumbling block, every mountain, every Goliath in your life, you know what I'm talking about, right? Goliath, I'm not talking about the big giant Goliath. A Goliath in the Christian sense can be anything that's hindering you from moving forward. And if you are watching us tonight, I'm a businesswoman, she's a businesswoman. We have 250,000 business people in this community from all walks of life, all countries, all ethnicities. And if you have a Goliath in your life tonight, and you have a hindrance, you have a stumbling block, something that is holding you back from seeing and seeking your true potential, guys, you need to have your slinging shot ready to get rid of that Goliath, right? Right,
Yes,
right,
amen. Amen.
good. I know it's church tonight, guys.
Yes,
Whoever
sir.
watching,
We're having fellowship.
yes. So again, your next question is, what's your vision for your business's future?
So
Where do you see yourself? Yeah.
my vision for our business is to grow something that only brings not only brings success but
Right.
also serves others with purpose. I see
Hmm.
us creating a brand that rooted in faith
Yes.
and authenticity and impact,
Hmm.
helping people, building a strong community, and creating financial freedom for our families. I
Right.
believe with consistency, prayer, and teamwork, we can go
Hmm.
farther than we ever imagined.
Absolutely. You said it all there. And I on my show, Chat with Pat, I always tell people I follow the CIC abbreviation, which means you wake up in the morning with clarity, you go through your day with intentions, and you keep a consistent flow. Be
Just-
consistent in whatever you do. It's simple, guys.
That's true.
We can't live like animals. We can't behave like like you don't belong here. You have to have clarity in your life, which means you wake up in the morning, you wake up with a purpose, you set you set a goal, and you follow through with intentions, and you keep doing it every day, right? And
Yes.
and that's all it is. That's all there is. It's very, very simple. CIC, right? It's almost like your name already. And I always tell people, I follow the ACTS, those four letters, ACTS, right? It's like one of the book in the
Acts.
Bible. But then I follow those letters, and it gives me a pattern. People said, "Oh, I don't know how to pray." I teach you how to pray. People said, "Oh, I don't have time to pray." Well, if you don't see results in your life, and you see your neighbors are being blessed, and your friends are being blessed and successful, and they're traveling the world and they're enjoying life, is because you never ask. You never prayed. You never demanded from God. You never confessed your sins and accept Him, and all these things. So I follow this pattern. A is for adoration. I always adore God and tell Him how great and He's mighty and He's wonderful. He's loving and kind.
Wow.
He's my shepherd and He's my savior and He's my
Yes.
everything, my healer. Right. And
Yes.
C, I confess all my sins to Him. I hardly commit any sin. I'll tell you that. But I confess thoughts that I have in my mind, words that I said that are not supposed to be said. And I confess all the wrong things that I did in my life to Him. And T, I thank Him for all the goodness He has done for me. And I thank Him wholeheartedly. I give Him my gratitude, how grateful I am towards Him. So I thank Him. And S is I cry out unto Him. I bring my supplication unto Him. Lord, bless my business, multiply my buyers, right? Send me send me people who want to earn a living. Send me people who desire to be successful. I pray for my family. I pray for my children. I pray for the world at large. And I cry out unto Him to make me a better human every day. You know, heal me and wash me and cleanse me and make me pure. And that's how I pray. And it's that simple, guys. Prayer is just talking to God. My friend, my accountability partner, her name is Jacqueline. She said, Pat, she lives, I can't say, I won't say, but she said she talks to God as if He sits on the couch in her living room. She talks to Him every day as if they're having a full blown conversation. And we talk about this all the time. And when she tells me that, I cracked up. I said, I do the same thing too. And that's what you need to do, guys, right? You have to be prayerful no matter where you are and what you're doing and where you're going. Just remember your creator, right?
Yes.
And in this business, the one thing I realize in this business that everyone is so grateful,
Mm-hmm.
so thankful for the blessings they're receiving and how their business is prospering and how much money they're making. And they're all so full of gratitude. And that it makes me feel so happy because some people get rich and they don't even care, they don't even thank God or anything, you know? So
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Right.
So you did a good job so far. You're on your final question. Look at that.
Thank you.
So how do you prioritize tasks and manage time?
Um, I prioritize tasks by focusing on what matters most each day.
Mm-hmm.
I usually start with prayer, like what
Mm-hmm.
you said earlier. That's really important.
Yeah.
And start with prayer and a to-do list, then break things into small steps. Like I usually handle the most important task first, like the prayer. I'm sorry, my dog is barking.
That's all right. That's all right. I'm glad that the dog is
Because
barking because I want
my
people to know that this is real.
that's true. Because my husband just walk in, and of course, the dog just wanna welcome you with barks. So yeah. Anyway, so first, of course, focusing on what matters most, which is the prayer first,
Mhm.
and um, then break things into small steps. I handle. I'm sorry.
Mhm.
So yeah, so just walking. I'm sorry. So anyway, so then especially the ones that moves in this business forward. As a mom, I've learned to manage my time
Mhm.
by planning ahead and staying flexible and giving myself grace when things don't go perfectly.
Okay. Very good. Very good. And I know because you did so well, you get a bonus question, kiddo.
Ah,
You get a bonus
okay.
question. Here's your bonus question. What's something that you're passionate about outside of work that brings you happiness? I think I know that answer already, but go ahead.
Just bring me happiness is when
Something that nothing concern work, ain't that you're passionate about. What's something that you're passionate about outside of work that brings you happiness?
I would say just give my testimony, the faith I have. I
Right?
just want to share that to others because I know that can move mountain.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just make me happy and makes me joy to see people just with nothing, but you can see their face just because of your testimony. They were just inspired and motivated by your
Right.
testimony.
And you have like a double whammy testimony because you have your church life and you have your business life. So your testimony got to be testimonies have to be very powerful, and that can
Yes,
transform life, save lives, and make people prosperous as well. So
that's true.
that's great. I am so proud of you. Kudos to you. Well, you answer all your
Thank
questions. We have so much time in our hand. So I
you.
just want you, for people who are on the fence out there, who are going through tough times, but they're embarrassed to join this business, or they're ashamed to be on social media, or they're scared, or they're skeptical and have doubts in their heart. Can you invite them to this business? Tell them the goodness about this business.
Sure. To the person that feel like stuck, or like
Mhm.
they're just kind of like their cycle of work, sleep, and repeat. I
Yep.
just want to let them know they're not lazy, they're not ungrateful, but
Hmm.
I think they just ready for a change. And the
Right.
quiet frustration they feel, it's not a weakness. It's a calling. It's your
Right.
calling. So there is more for you. So you are allowed to want a joy,
Hmm.
flexibility, and fulfillment. Start small, even if you think it's kind of messy. You know what? Just
Hmm.
start, because in
Right.
this community, there's a tons of help. We
Right.
have like a beautiful
That's for
community, and
sure.
they
Yeah.
think if they think like, oh, I'm not a tech savvy, we have this step-by-step training. We have a
Hmm.
lifetime coach and mentors that can help you in your journey. So
Hmm.
don't afraid, don't let that fear stop you just because you're not a tech savvy. We have
Right.
200,000 communities that can help you. And it's not just only like in a technical part, but also in the your personality development. That's my favorite, because
Yes.
those
Transformation of your mind.
personality transformation of your mind is just so
Mm,
amazing. So yes, just try and give it a try. Just go to the website, watch the webinar, and just watch. Maybe this is for you that you've been praying for,
right.
and give it a
Yes.
try.
Right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I would like to join with Sisal as well. If you guys want to know more about this business, if you want to test the waters and see how it works, if this is something that you see it fit, and have an open mindset, you can tap on her website right now. It's on my screen right now, and you can tap on my website. You'll have two beautiful mentors, I'm telling you, right? And you'll have us, we'll take you through your journey step by step. We'll teach you the ropes and we'll get you settled into this business. And you don't have to sell anything. You
Mm-hmm.
don't have to ship anything. You don't have to make phone calls. You don't have to bug your friends and family. You don't have to do inventories, right? So all you do in this business, what do we do in this business, size? What do we do? We just advertise the business, right?
We're just doing like social marketing. That's
Yes.
all you do,
Attraction
just
marketing.
marketing.
Yes,
Yes.
we're just advertising the business, and we're advertising this business by telling our stories,
Yes.
telling our whys. You heard Cicely, she has a why because she wants freedom and flexibility of time to spend with her children. If she can take this business by the horn, right? She can give up
Mm-hmm.
her other business because this one is automated, and that way it creates time for her family. She can travel the world. She take care of her church people and her kids at the same time, and money will be generating as well, right?
Yes.
So if you're looking for something on the side and you're on the fence, this is your stop. Today is your day to take action. So I always tell my co-partners on this show that we can take the horse to the water, but we can't force the horse to drink it. It's all left on you. If you're satisfied with your mediocre life, fine. If you're satisfied working, building someone else's empire, fine. If you're satisfied with the 9 to 5 grind, fine. But look ahead. Are you saving enough money for your kids' college? Are you saving enough money for your retirement? Is your bank account packed well enough to take you to the next 20, 30 years in your life? Or do you want to continue working 20, 30 years for other people? So my question to you is today, do you want to work smarter or continuing to work harder? With that being said, I always like to close my show by saying that if you look around and you find that there are no good human beings in the world, please be the first one to be kind, caring, and loving. And I just want to say, Sice, I want to thank you so much for being graced me with your presence. I am honored. You are phenomenal. And kudos to you. Thank you. I sincerely
Thank
give you
you.
my heartfelt gratitude. And with that being said, we are going to say goodbye. Everyone, have a good
Bye
night.
bye.
Yeah, and let me just play this. That's right. And we are saying goodbye. Let me close out. Bye.
Bye.
Tired of feeling stuck between work and family? Let's flip the script together. Imagine a life where you set